I think what differentiates Westwood is the culture that we have here. It's a very collegial atmosphere. People challenge you in a very good way. Also the diversity that we bring to the table. I think that enables us to make better investment decisions. As a matter of fact, we've been awarded Best Places to Work in Pension and Investments for 5 consecutive years now. It's just really a great atmosphere here. I've had it for a long time. I bought my first stock when I was 16. Actually bought 2 of them, walked into an office and stockbroker picked these stocks. They went down and never really did well on it, and I just thought I could do much better than they could. It just got me hooked on investing and doing the work myself. Love the small cap space because they're very misunderstood. There's a lot less information, and I think there's a lot more opportunities in small cap, and I just gravitated towards that, and it's become my passion. I think what's misunderstood is people associate being small with being very risky, and that's just not true in all circumstances. And I think that leads to a lot more opportunity if you can uncover the right stocks in the space. By looking at multiple companies and knowing the industries better, learning the management, or speaking with the management teams and learning the business model, I think there's a ton of opportunities there that are much better than in the large cap space, which is a market that's very well understood by most investors. I think their market's very inefficient. That's what we love about small caps. The technology that we have today and the information flow is just so apparent in the large cap stocks, whereas in the small cap stocks, it's less pervasive and it brings more opportunity to the table that you're able to exploit if you can do the hard work and make the right decisions. Well, I think there's a lot less information readily available to the investor in small caps. And I think it takes more manpower, more to do the diligence that's necessary to find the best stocks out there, which lends itself to exploiting the inefficiencies in the marketplace. That's what we do best, is actually having the boots on the ground and doing the research and finding the great ideas. Well, we have a 3-step process here. It begins with the analyst, it goes through the research groups, which is really kind of a quality check, and then it goes on to the portfolio construction, which the portfolio teams are responsible for. It's not that anything we do is particularly unique versus our competition. It's just that we have a discipline that we stick to. We focus on the downside, and over time that has really allowed us to produce good returns in all the asset classes. Well, what we do is we take a look at the risk inherent in the stock, and we quantify that downside. And once we find that the downside is tolerable, then we focus on the upside, and it produces an asymmetric reward to risk ratio that serves our clients well over time. Well, I think our advantages are what differentiates us, and that's really the research process that we have, that 3-step process, the team-based approach, and the way we stick to our discipline and use that discipline on a regular basis. I think that makes us different than other managers, and at the end of the day, I think that serves us very well to produce outperformance going forward.